In 1959, the Dalai Lama was exiled and forced to flee. Despite the challenges faced, the Dalai Lama continues to advocate for the preservation of Tibetan culture and garners worldwide support for Tibetan autonomy on the global stage. Similarly, from 1309 to 1376, the Pope of Catholicism had been in exile in Avignon. Despite this, he was recognized as the head of state as well as head of the church and given full privileges of the position after their return to Rome. Even in 1861, much of the papal territories had been lost, leaving the Pope with no sovereign territory other than the papal residence and related buildings. Yet his temporal powers were still acknowledged. He was recognized as a head of state, and later, the Lateran Treaty of 1929 formally re-established papal sovereignty over the Vatican City. The Sovereign Order of Malta further exemplifies this principle, retaining international recognition as a sovereign entity despite the permanent loss of their territory upon Napoleon's invasion in June 1798. Despite such permanent loss of territory, the sovereignty and the international legal personality of the Sovereign Order of Malta continue to persist. Much later in 1894, the order settled in Rome and acquired two properties, the Magistral Palace and the Magistral Villa that received extraterritorial status. Today, the order maintains diplomatic relations with 112 countries, issues its own diplomatic passports, currency, stamps, and vehicle registration plates, and has been granted observer status in the United Nations. All these examples of state re-establishment illustrate the principle of continuity of states, as per international law, that a state's legal personality persists over time. A nation continues to exist even after a complete loss of territory. A far more striking example is of the oceanic countries, which are under the threat of their entire nation being drowned and submerged due to rising sea levels owing to global warming. In response to such existential threat of climate change, Pacific Island nations, including Tuvalu, have enacted constitutional amendments and made international declarations affirming that their nation and their sovereign rights will continue to persist, despite their entire territory being lost to the sea. This proactive stance is highlighted in the Constitution of Tuvalu Act 2023 and the Pacific Islands Forum Declaration of 2021. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, through the line of succession, is the present 203rd Emperor of the Hindu Sovereign Kingdom of Surangi Samrajya. He was crowned on the 31st of December 2004 at the age of 26. Thus, by very same principles of the doctrine of continuity, through which the international legal personality of Portugal, Genoa, Poland, Ethiopia, Czechoslovakia, Albania, Austria, Vatican, Tibet, Sovereign Order of Malta, and several other nations has been recognized despite having undergone a period of exile, annexation, occupation by a foreign power, or despite loss of territory. The SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam, through well-established legal and historical facts about the Hindu sovereign state of the Surangi Samrajyam, derives all sovereign rights and powers of the royal lineage of the Surangi Samrajyam as its 203rd sovereign emperor from his inheritance and continuation of the unbroken succession of the kingdom of Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam Sarvanapitha. Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam, through unification with 20 other sovereign Hindu states and sovereign ecclesiastical, historical entities, became part of the United States of KAILASA, which thus became a sovereign, independent juridical state, with the SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam as the sovereign. Just as how the oceanic nations like Tuvalu have safeguarded their sovereignty from the existential threat of total submersion by amending their constitution and asserting that their sovereignty will persist regardless of the loss of their territory, KAILASA, which is a sovereign continuation of 21 sovereign Hindu states and sovereign ecclesiastical historical entities, is also reviving and continuing the Kumari Kandam Hindu nations that got submerged. As per the doctrine of continuity, these facts imply that the Kailasa's statehood is recognized by international law and manifests as a natural outcome of well-established historical legal facts. Share your time, talent, and treasure. Become part of KAILASA. Sign up as an e-citizen.
Nityanandam. On this auspicious occasion of the Avani Tiruvira, on the day where we celebrated the grand coronation of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam as the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Sri KAILASA Shamala Pitha Sarvajna Pitham, a few devotees are offering the Pratyaksha Pada Puja at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Bhagavan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Before we begin the Pada Puja today, we request all the Pada Puja participants and everyone else who is participating in this puja to declare the following with integrity and authenticity. If you agree to the following declarations, please say yes loudly. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that the cosmic energy exists. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth. Yes. That the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the Chinmaya Vigraha, the embodiment and representation of that very cosmic energy. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that whatever I offer to Swamiji during the Pada Puja will reach the cosmic source of energy directly. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth of Sohamasmi, that even when I worship, I am Him. Yes. Let us now enter into the ritual of the Pratyaksha Pada Puja with the Sadguru Vandanam, requesting all the members, all the participants to please be seated with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Remember Swamiji in your Ananda Gandha. Establish yourself in the space of Sohamasmi, that you are Paramashiva. As we enter into the Sadguru Vandanam. नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्तिमध्यमां नित्यानन्दपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां ललाटे त्रिपुण्ड्रे निटिलकृतकस्तूरीतिलकः स्फुरन्मालाधारस्फुरितकटिकौपीनवसनः तथा नोदुस्तारं शिरसि फणिराजं शशिकलां प्रदीपः सर्वेषाम् अरुणगिरियोगी विजयते. Next is the Tattvachamana, the offering of the ritualistic cleansing. Please take, keeping your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, take an udharni of water into your right palm. Sip the water from the base of the right palm along with the mantra. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Please wash your hands in udharni of water. With the base of the right thumb, wipe your lips twice from the right to the left. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Again, wash your hand. With the tips of the right hand, index, middle, and ring fingers joined together, touch the top of the head, touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip. Again, wash your hand. With the tips of the index finger and thumb joined together, touch the right nostril, the left nostril. With the ring finger and thumb joined together, touch the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, and then the left ear. Again, wash your hand. With the little finger and thumb joined together, touch the navel center, the right chest, the left chest. With all 5 fingers joined together, touch the top of the head, the right shoulder, left shoulder, and then the heart center. Again, wash your hand. Next is the Shuklam Bharadharam. Please clasp your hands into the Mushti Mudra. Tap the sides of the forehead 5 times along with the mantra as we meditate on Bhagavan Mahaganapati in our inner space. Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannabadanam Dhyayet Sarvavighnopashantaye. Next is the pranayama. Continue to keep the akshata in your right hand. Open the little finger, ring finger, and the thumb. As you close your right nostril with the right thumb, slowly inhale through the left nostril. ओम हम ईशानमूर्धाय नमः, ओम हेम तत्पुरुषवक्त्राय नमः, ओम हम अगरहृदाय नमः, ओम हिमावद्योख्याय नमः, ओम हम सत्यजातमूर्ते नमः, ओम हामृताय नमः, ओम हिम शिरसे नमः, ओम हम शिखाय नमः, ओम हिम कवचाय नमः, ओम हम नेत्रेभ्यो नमः, ओम हस्त्राय नमः. Close the left nostril and hold your breath. ओम हम ईशानमूर्धाय नमः, ओम हेम तत्पुरुषवक्त्राय नमः, ओम हम अगरहृदाय नमः, ओम हिमावद्योख्याय नमः, ओम हम सत्यजातमूर्ते नमः, ओम हामृताय नमः, ओम हिम शिरसे नमः, ओम हम शिखाय नमः, ओम हिम कवचाय नमः, ओम हम नेत्रेभ्यो नमः, ओम हस्त्राय नमः. Slowly exhale through the right nostril. ओम हम ईशानमूर्धाय नमः, ओम हेम तत्पुरुषवक्त्राय नमः, ओम हम अगरहृदाय नमः, ओम हिमावद्योख्याय नमः, ओम हम सत्यजातमूर्ते नमः, ओम हामृताय नमः, ओम हिम शिरसे नमः, ओम हम शिखाय नमः, ओम हिम कवचाय नमः, ओम हम नेत्रेभ्यो नमः, ओम हस्त्राय नमः. Now touch your right ear. Let us now enter into the sankalpa, creating a conscious resolution. Please be seated with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Remember Swamiji in your Ananda Gandha. Hold a deep and a strong prayer to manifest your reality as you desire. Remember Swamiji in your inner space. Create the sankalpa to manifest deeper and stronger feeling connection with Bhagavan. Through the offering of the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, we offer our very existence at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Bhagavan. Let us now enter into the sankalpa. Om Mamopatta Samasta Duridakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Parardhe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatamanvantare Ashtavinshati-tame Nitya-yuge Prathame Pade Jambudvipe Bharatavarshe Bharatakhande Meroho Dakshine Parshve Shakabdhe Asmin Vartamane Vyavaharike Prabhavadinam Shashtyaha Samvatsaranam Madhye Vishwavasunama Samvatsare Dakshinayane Lakshmi Venkateshwara Ritu Simhamase Shuklapakshe Navamyam Shubhatithau सोमवासरयुक्तायां ज्येष्ठानक्षत्र विष्खम्भयोग कौलवकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायां अस्यां शुभतिथौ मा नित्य महाबलानंद नित्यानंद गोत्रोद्भवायाः मा नित्य महाबलानंदानां याः देव स्क्यूलर नामधेयस्य इजी स्क्यूलर नाम याः हेडी स्क्यूलर नाम याः रोलन कॉप नामधेयस्य मोची स्क्यूलर नामधेयस्य रोजी स्क्यूलर नाम याः शुगर स्क्यूलर नाम याः सकुटुम्बस्य सुक येन लव नाम याः लियक कियन खौ नामधेयस्य शी त्यंग खौ नाम याः शी जिंग खौ नाम याः यी क्स्यांग खौ नामधेयस्य चोकीटायिनां याः सकुटुम्बस्य च श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वराभिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञानविश्रुत सकलनिगमगमसारभूत द्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्र श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान् गीयमानछत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादि समस्तविरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसंघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्रानजीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपणशाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणा नरहर ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमत् ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समयकर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम अवतारभूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रिनवद्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमन इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ नवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्यानाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थम भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रत्यक्ष पाद पूजां करिष्ये ओम उपस्पृश्य we will now be performing the sankalpa for the yajamans who have offered the guru dakshina as a part of today's Pratyaksha Pada Puja. ओम ममोपात्त समस्त दुरितक्षयद्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम अद्य पूर्वोक्त एवं गुण विशेषण विशिष्टायां अस्यां शुभतिथौ चेन शाओ ही नामधेयस्यां चेन ज़ियाओ फैंग नाम याः चेन ज़ौ युवे नाम याः चेन जिया क्वी नाम याः चेन जिया ये नामधेयस्या सकुटुम्बस्यां अमोरी कैरोलिना नोवेलो रुइज नाम याः सकुटुम्बस्यां ज्येष्ठा नक्षत्रे शिखरासौ जातायाः मानित्य योग स्वरूपिणीनां याः रोहिणी नक्षत्रे ऋषभरासौ जातस्य कुमारस्वामी विद्याकरण नामधेयस्य महानक्षत्रे सिंहरासौ जातायाः मानित्य ज्ञानयोगानन्दानां याः विशाखा नक्षत्रे तुलारासौ जातायाः मानित्य ललाटाक्षानन्दानां याः उत्तराद्रं नक्षत्रे मकररासौ जातायाः शांभवी विद्याकरणां याः सकुटुम्बस्य च मनसे स्थित सकल सद्भीष्ट काम्यार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव परिपूर्ण कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम च श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रत्यक्ष पाद पूजाख्ये कर्मणि गुरुदक्षिणामहं संप्रददे. Let us now continue with the further rituals of the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. Please drop the flowers and akshata onto your right hand side and rinse your hand with an uddarni of water. Om apa upasprishya. Next is the Ghanta Nada. Please take the bell in your left hand and hold it at the level of your heart center and ring the bell along with the mantra. Om Agamarthanto Devanam Gamanarthanto Rakshasam Ghantanadam Karomyado Devata Khvanalanchanam Ghanta Devatabhyo Namaha. Next is the Manasa Puja, the internal worship. Please take a few flowers in your hands. Hold your hands in the Purva Mudra. Remember the presence of Swamiji in your Ananda Gandha as you bring awareness into your Ananda Gandha. As we chant the mantras of the Manasa Puja, perform the puja. Make all the offerings to Swamiji in your inner space. As we chant the mantras of the Manasa Puja, the meaning of the mantra we will chant now is, I offer a seat in the lotus of my heart, which is anointed with the nectar from the 1,000-petaled lotus. I offer water for washing the feet, and I offer my mind as the traditional bouquet. With that same nectar, I offer the water for sipping and bathing. The element of space becomes the clothing, and the essence of fragrance becomes the perfume. Let the mind be offered as a flower, and life breath become the incense. The element of Tejas, the self-effulgent light, becomes the lamp, and the ocean of nectar becomes the food offering. The unstruck sound becomes the bell, and the element of air becomes the fan. The 1,000-petaled lotus becomes the umbrella, and the principle of sound becomes the song. All the activities of the senses and the restlessness of the mind becomes the dance. I offer the garland of lotuses and various kinds of flowers as a beautiful girdle. I worship the divine consciousness with the flowers of pure emotions. I offer the flowers of absence of deceit, absence of ego, absence of attachment, absence of pride, absence of delusion, absence of hypocrisy, absence of hatred, absence of agitation, absence of envy and greed. The wise know these as the 10 flowers. The non-violence is the supreme flower, and the control of senses, compassion, forgiveness, and wisdom are the 5 flowers. Thus, with these 15 flowers of pure emotions, I worship Paramashiva. Let us now enter into the Manasa Puja. Om Hritpadmamasanam dadyat sahasrarachyutamritaihi padyam charanayor dadyat manastu arghyam nivedayet tenamritena achamaniyam snaniyam tena jaspratam akashatattvam vastram syat gandhasyat gandhatatvakam chittam prakalpayet pushpam dhupam pranan prakalpayet तेजस्तत्वं च दीपार्थं नैवेद्यं स्यात् सुधां बुधिः अनाहतध्वनिर्घण्टां वायुतत्वं च चामरं सहस्रारं भवेत् छत्रं शब्दतत्वं च गीतकं नृत्यमिन्द्रियकर्माणि चाञ्चल्यं मनसस्तथा सुमेखलां पद्ममालां पुष्पं नानाविधं तथा अमायाद्यैर्भावपुष्पैः अर्चयेद्भावगोचरम् अमायं मनहंकारं अरागं ममदं तथा अमोहकमदं पंच अद्वेष अक्षोभकौ तथा अमात्सर्यं मलोभं च दशपुष्पं विदुर्बुधाः Ahimsa paramam pushpam, pushpamindriya nigrahah, daya pushpam, kshama pushpam, jnana pushpancha panchamam, iti panchadashair bhava pushpaihi sampujayet bhagavantam Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Next is the offering of the Upachara Puja, the external worship. First is the offering of asana, the offering of the seat. Now please take some akshatas in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Asanam Om Sarvabhutantarasthaya Sarvabhutantaratmane Kalpayam Yupaveshartham Asanam Te Namo Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Suvarnasanam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Next is the offering of Swagatam, the offering of welcoming the Master. Now, please take a few flowers in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Swagatam Om Shantatvat Sarvakartritva Bhavo Paratikaranat Shiva Uktau Mahatantra Mantravidbhis Sada Shivaha Tasmai Shivaya Gurave Vitaraga Kalaya Vai Ameyatvat Anantoyam Ajatvacha Prakirtitaha Yasya Darshanamichanti Deva Swabhishta Siddhaye Tasmai Te Parameshana Swagatam Swagatam Prabho Adya Me Sabhalam Janma Jivanam Sabhala Kriyaha Swagatam Yatvaya Tanme Tapasam Phalamagatam. Om Hrim Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Swagatam Suswagatam Te. Next is the offering of Padyam, the offering of water for washing Swamiji's feet. Now please take an udarni of water and offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Padyam Om Yad Bhakti Lesha Samparkat Paramananda Samplavaha Tasmai Te Parameshana Padyam Shuddhaya Kalpaye. Om Hrim Etat Padyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Next is the offering of Arghya, the offering of the traditional bouquet. Now please take the conch decorated with the Arghya and offer the water and the Arghya at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Arghyaha Om Durvakshata Samayuktam Bilvapatram Tatha Param Shobhanam Shankhapatrastham Grahanarghyam Maheshwara. Om Hrim Esho Arghyaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Swaha. Next is the offering of Achamaniyam, the offering of water for the mouthwash. Now please take an udarni of water and offer it at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Achamaniyam Om Mandakinyastu Yadvari Sarvapapaharam Shubham Grahanachamanijam Tvam Maya Bhaktya Niveditam. Om Hrim Idam Achamaniyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Svadha. Next is the offering of Madhuparka, the offering of the nectarine drink. Now please take the Madhuparka in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Madhuparkaha Om Sarvakalmashanashaya Paripurna Sudhatmakam Madhuparkamimam Deva Kalpayami Prasidame. Om Hrim Esha Madhuparkaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Svadha. Next is the offering of Gandha Tailam, the offering of the scented oil. Now please take the Gandha Tailam in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Gandha Tailam Om Sneham Grahana Snehena Lokanam Hitakaraka Sarvalokeshu Shuddhastvam Dadami Snehamuttamam Om Hrim Idam Gandhatailam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. Next is the offering of Snaniyam, the offering of water for the sacred bath. Now, please take an udani of water and offer it on the Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Snaniyam Om Idam Sushitalam Vari Swachham Shuddham Manoharam Snanartham Te Maya Bhaktya Kalpitam Pratigrihyataam Om Hrim Idam Saniyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam Nivedayami. Next is the offering of Vastram, the offering of the sacred clothes. Now please take the Vastram in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Vastram Om Maya Chitrapatachanna Nijaguhyoru Tejase Niravarana Vijnaya Vasaste Kalpayamyaham Om Hrim Idam Vastrottarijam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. Next is the offering of Abharanam, the offering of the sacred jewelry. Now, please take the Abharanam in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Abharanam Om Swabhava Sundarangaya Nana Shaktyashrayayate Suvarnam Bhushanam Tubhyam Kalpayami Prasidame Om Hrim Idam Suvarnabharanam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. Next is the offering of Gandha, the offering of the sandalwood paste. Now, please take the sandalwood paste in your right hand ring finger and offer it onto Swamiji's Paduka along with the mantra. Gandhaha Om Shariram te na janami cheshtam naiva cha maya niveditan gandhan pratigrihya vilipyatam Om Hrim Esha Gandhaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Next is the offering of Pushpam, the offering of flowers. Now please take a few flowers smeared with sandalwood paste in your hands and offer the flowers at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Pushpam Om Turijavana Sampannam Nana Gunamanoharam Ananda Saurabham Pushpam Grihyatam Idamuttamam Om Hrim Etani Sachandana Pushpani Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Vaushat. Next is the offering of the Bilvapatram, the offering of the Bilva leaves. Now please take a few Bilva leaves smeared with sandalwood paste in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Bilvapatram Om Amrutodbhavam Shri Vriksham Shankarasya Sada Priyam Bilvapatram Prayachami Pavitram Te Sureshwara Om Hrim Etani Sachandana Bilvapatrani Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Vaushat. Next is the offering of the Tulasi Patram, the offering of the Tulsi leaves. Now please take a few Tulsi leaves smeared with sandalwood paste in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Tulasi Patram Om नमस्ते बहुरूपाय वरदमूर्तये परमात्मने स्वाहा। ॐ ह्रीं इदं सचन्दनतुलसीपत्रं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः. Next is the offering of dhupa. We now request all the participants to please light your lamps and light the incense sticks. Next is the offering of dhupa. Now please take the lit dhupa in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Dhupaha Om Vanaspatiraso Divyo Gandhadhyastu Manoharaha Agreja Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Pratigrihyatam. Om Hrim Esha Dhupaha सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः. Next is the offering of deepa, the offering of the lit lamp. Please take the deepa in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Deepaha Om Suprakasho Mahadīpaha Sarvatastimiراpaha Sabāhyābhyantarah Jyotirdīpoyam Pratigrihyataṃ. Om Hrim Esha Deepaha Sarvadevadevi Swarupāya Bhagavate Srinityananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Next is the offering of Naivedyam, the offering of the food. Please take an udharni of water, hover it clockwise over the Naivedyam and offer the water at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Naivedyam Om Naivedyam Vividham Deva Sharkara Adivinirmitam Maya Niveditam Bhaktya Grahana Parameshwara. Om Hrim Idam Shopakarana Naivedyam Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Srinityananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. Next is the offering of Paniyam, the offering of water for drinking. Now please take an udharni of water and offer it at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Paniyam Om Samastadeva Devesha Sarvatriptikaram Param Akhandananda Sampurnam Grahana Jalamuttamam. Om Hrim Idam Panarthodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Srinityananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Next is the offering of Punarachamaniyam, the offering of water for the mouthwash. Please take an udharni of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Punarachamaniyam Om Uchishtamapya Shuchirva Yasya Smaranamatrataha Shuddhimapnoti Tasmai Te Punarachamaniyakam. Om Hrim Idam Punarachamaniyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Srinityananda Paramashivaya Swaha. Next is the offering of Arartrikam, the offering of the lit Arati. Please take the camphor and light it. Taking the lit Arati in your hands, slowly wave it towards Swamiji along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Arartrikam Om Hrim Esha Deepamala Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Sangrahanyeshtya Yajate Imam Janatagum Sangranhaniti Dvadasharatnirashana Bhavati Dvadashamasa Samvatsaraha Samvatsarameva Varundhe Maunji Bhavati Urgvai Munjaha Urjameva Varundhe Chitra Nakshatram Bhavati Chitram Va Etat Karma Karpura Gauram Karunavataram Samsarasaram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayaravinде Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Arartrikam Samarpayami Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. Next is the offering of Pushpanjali, the offering of the fragrant flowers. Please take a few flowers in your hands, hold your hands in the Anjali Mudra and offer the flowers at Swamiji's feet by the end of the mantra. Pushpanjalihi Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Akhanda Mandala Karam Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Aneka Janma Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidahine Atmajnana Pradhanena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mannatha Shri Jagannatho Madguru Shri Jagadguruho Mamatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavadvyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadiraksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Pushpanjalim Samarpayami Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. Om Nithyanandam. Next, we'll be entering into the Paramashiva Puja. We will begin with the Tattvachamanam. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Tattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha.